This week on Spike's Car Radio, the Audi RS6 Avant. Jonny and I both agree it is the best car that's come down the line and that the BMW M5 Touring is terrible. We also have the arcade Mercedes GE230 resto-mod. He's driving Bugattis and Lamborghinis. He's talking about a serial butt sniffer and Hitler's penis. It's quite a show. Okay, stop.
Once again, Cam.
Good. We're starting right there. And I apologize for this week's episode of Spike's Car Radio. The hair is not good. Zuckerman looks fine. He actually looks terrific. There's a nice cut there of you. You look good, Zuckerman. You look presentable.
How?
Jonny and I are having bad hair days.
I had a 27-hour travel day, man. I'm done, dude. It's
presentable would never be the adjective to describe me.
You look like a gentleman compared to us. Anyway, welcome to Spike's Car Radio. We're excited to be with you today. We're on our way in a couple of days up to Pebble Beach for the big show.
Oh, yeah.
Very exciting. Are you excited? You packed, Zuckerman? No. You look surprised. Did you not know
in a couple of days?
Yeah, in a couple of days.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
It's August 14th, which would be, when did this show air? This is, so like in a week, yeah.
Is that early this year?
No.
Yeah, it's like a few days early, yeah.
It is? It's always around the 14th.
Yeah, it's usually the
but
third
now it's
week.
The 16th or 17th, right? We're going to be up there on the weekends anyway.
We're the 16th. Our show's on the 16th.
There you go. So
of August.
We know a lot about what's happening there.
Yeah.
I have secured a car for us. That's about all I know at this point.
I must secure a plane for us.
And a plane.
I'm driving. I'll be in an M5.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow. Here's what we should be talking about. Look at this. Autoblog. This has been lighting up the internet. Here's some Porsche news. Everybody's been posting this shot, if you go down lower, of what they have been saying is a GT3 Cabriolet. Here it is, a GT3 convertible somewhere in Germany, right? Which when I saw this, I kind of scratched my head and I went, what? Correct me if I'm wrong. There's never been a GT3 convertible, right?
There was a Speedster.
Right. Generally, there ends up being a Speedster. But the news, and it seemed, you know how these stories get reported and people are letting on more than they know. It's been tilted towards GT3 convertible and not Speedster. And, one of my sources reached out to me and said, hey, I heard an interesting tidbit about something that's going to be happening. It's a trusted source. And I said, do tell. And he said, I'm sure you've seen the spy shots. There's going to be a GT3 Cabriolet convertible, a GT3 Cabriolet. And I said, Speedster. And he goes, no, GT3 convertible.
More.
Have you heard this, Jonny?
I've seen this picture, but I'm seeing something now.
What?
If there's a way to zoom in on that front fender, that's an ST fender.
Those are ST fenders. You're right. Go ahead. You might be able to switch if you go to the next shot.
So
Kim.
what if it's an ST Cabriolet, not a GT3?
People have been saying that too.
Oh, they have been?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's very confusing. Like out of all of the options, to me, it would be a Speedster. Like this is the new Speedster and it would have elements of a GT3 and an ST.
But the Speedster was a one-off, so they're probably trying to do another one-off. So an ST convertible.
I don't think they're going to contaminate the ST brand with a convertible. That feels weird to me. And even GT3, honestly, feels weird to me.
But
I mean,
they
did the Speedster.
Okay, well, let me break some more news here.
Please.
This same person said there's also going to be a slant-nose variant 911 coming.
Whoa, that is some news, really?
Yes.
That's wild.
That is.
And that
with
confirmed from my source, from someone.
With pop-up lights?
That's what a slant nose would be.
And would it be street or track?
Street.
I don't think Singer's doing pop-up fog lights, but
yeah,
maybe, because they could do like a slant nose that has like clear lenses. Like
the initial, remember the initial hammerhead slant noses?
Yeah. Because pop-up lights are a real safety thing. You couldn't sell it in Europe. That'd be a real pedestrian safety thing. But
fuck them.
Well, I'm just saying. That's interesting.
Well, we've been very good lately at breaking news. I don't know if you guys saw this. Another one of our listeners sent me some video on a Saturday night, which I forwarded to Zuckerman, of a Yellowbird falling off.
Yeah,
This is remarkable. So this guy, here it is right here.
Yeah.
He looks like you, Lieberman.
There's a fellow that wishes to remain anonymous who I chat with. I'm always chatting with the guys and gals on Instagram. And he says, look at this. My friend shot this. Don't post it yet. And it's a shot of a black painted Yellowbird that's been improperly unloaded from its trailer. Dumped. Now, at the time, he goes, I think it's Santa Barbara, but I don't know. And we kept chatting over the weekend. And I said, look, let me post this. Let me take your audio out of it. Because this guy in the video, why don't you show the video? This guy flips off the cameraman.
So good.
Yeah. So I just put the Stranger Things music under it. But he's obviously pissed. And he's pissed that someone is shooting it. This video right now, by the way, on my reel has over 1 million views on it. 1.2 million. Yeah, it's crazy. But he's like,
look alike.
So that's a $6 million car.
It is.
Or thereabouts. Yeah.
Now, I've since kind of heard that this is around the corner from our friends at Fantasy Junction in Emeryville. Our friend John Clay Wolf appears to know the dealer. He didn't say who it was, but he said it was San Francisco, which is, Emeryville is right across the bay of San Francisco.
Literally across the bay.
And some of the commenters are saying this is Park Ave right around the corner. So maybe that's the story. Fantasy Junction. I'd also heard, I think from John Clay, that this car was sent back to RUF recently to be painted black.
Yes, it was yellow. Went back for not only some paint, but also some work done to it.
Yeah, and this was the car returning.
Yeah, well, this is what you get for painting a Yellowbird black. Like, come on, right?
But there was one original Yellowbird that was painted black, right?
Oh, was there?
This would be the second one. I think I remember that. Oh, look at Tom Segura's weighing in there.
He's very
He put
sad.
a sad face emoji. Yeah. Oh, thanks.
The least he could do.
Yeah.
You, Zuckerman, really wanted to know what was this guy thinking, right? Did he not use wheel chocks when it came off?
Well, at least you're supposed to stop if you're holding that thing. But what I want to know is not what he was thinking before he did it. I want to know what that felt like the minute he was going overboard. And what that first realization was.
It's your worst nightmare.
And how
if that's your job.
And do you give up your career and move on to?
I mean, yes, because that's the one thing you don't want to have happen.
You know what's kind of remarkable is the lack of visible damage from that type of fall right there. It almost looks fine.
I mean, it looks like it fell on the U.S. bumpers, which is.
But I think at this point, if it's Fantasy Junction, because I know they listen to those guys. We like those guys. It's a really cool.
They owe me a
operation
phone call.
Yeah. I'd love to hear. I think everybody wants to know, now that it's all out in the open, we want to know if the car's okay and what's being done, and why don't we follow the story?
There's no hiding that.
We've all had these things happen to us. We've all, not that.
We can.
But yes, I mean, we had a methed out guy steal our 87 911 and keep it for 2 weeks and watch porn and smoke meth in our car. We've had crazy things happen to cars, and I think we all have had accidents happen.
Sure.
And, now that it's out in the open, let's not keep it a secret. Let's follow the story.
Guy, and life goes on. We want to hear how life goes on after this.
I do want to hear it, because I'm sure... obviously, if it can't be fixed locally, RUF can handle it, and it's going to be fine.
It's cheap to get cars to Pfaffenhausen.
We're not here just to make fun of folks.
We aren't.
Just Johnny. We're here because we want to know that this car is going to live on and have a happy life. Because right now, it's kind of like, you're kind of looking at it like,
I think what I mean? you repair the $6 million car. Yeah.
No, but... If you're, I guess, transparent about what you're going to do about it and what the damage was, which doesn't look too bad, then the car kind of just has this funny little chapter in its life and will help tell the story of what's going on with it.
Yeah,
and it's a blip shift T-shirt right there. That is a T-shirt for sure.
No one thought of this. I did the Cybertruck in the hotel. I didn't think of this. I'm an idiot.
Zuckerman, do you want to do that?
Yeah. Let's do it.
You've never done a blip shift shirt on your own.
I don't know how to.
I'll set it up for you.
Set it up. This will be our Spice Car Radio Zuckerman's blip shift shirt.
And I think maybe share some of the proceeds with our listener who wishes to remain anonymous.
My pleasure.
It's fantastic. It's done. Let's do a camera and car update. Dun, dun. We should have some sort of sting come in there, and the rest, instead, we just got a picture of the car. Look at this. So when last we caught up with Cam and his Volkswagen Golf, he has this Volkswagen Golf that was in a state of disrepair, and he had stopped driving it to work, and we asked why, and then we saw why. Rust holes in the side, wasn't running.
Embarrassing.
He reached out to our friends at Stuttgart Automotive, and there they are right there.
Is that a birdhouse?
Where?
In the upper right corner of that
yes, it
frame.
Is. Yeah, they like birds and
turkeys, turkey VWs.
Yeah, and they gave you what? You had an estimate for thousands and thousands of dollars.
Lots of money.
10 pages long.
Yeah.
4,500.
It was a mess.
The car is worth about $2,000.
We had reached out to the Spikes Car Radio community just to go, does anybody want to take this and hot rod it, pimp my ride, or do something with it? And, we've heard some funny things. But in the meantime, Stuttgart Automotive, what did they do, Cam, for you?
Well, they were really generous. They reached out to me and said...
Did they hear the show?
They heard the show. They were super excited to be on, even though we were making fun of my car, which was in bad shape. And yeah, they reached out. They called me and said, we want you to be safe on the road, and we don't want this car to just go to a landfill, so we're going to fix it up, get it safe to drive.
How nice
for free.
Is that?
What does he got to do?
What?
It's for free, but nothing's for free.
No, it is. These guys,
Wink, wink.
These guys are old friends of mine and old mechanics of mine, and notably, Zuckerman, notably, the former founder who retired, but this is still his crew, rebuilt an engine on a car that you own and did an incredible job.
On the 2.7?
Yes,
That's
73 RS. Stuttgart.
Look at that.
So Cam called me and said, I brought it to these guys at Stuttgart. He goes, do you know them? And I go, yeah, they've been taking care of my cars for a long time. They've worked on not just the 73, the 70S before it, many of my 911s, early 911s, the Series 2A, before I had Martine, who's an expert. They were doing work on the Series 2A. Yeah, they're a great group.
I love this picture. You know those guys that make the little miniatures of like 7-Elevens?
Yeah.
And this would be a perfect miniature.
It's a good name too, right?
Yeah.
Stuttgart Automotive. So we thank you for helping out Cam. The car's running. It was here today, right?
It runs great.
Some of the comments were hilarious, Zuckerman. They're like, well, why aren't you guys buying Cameron a car?
There was about 700 of those.
As if, when I was saying to Cam, and I go, look, I'd love to buy. He's a guy who works for me 1 hour a week.
Yeah.
Yes.
He needs a car. You should just give him a Porsche.
I'm not Oprah Winfrey, folks.
Hey.
What we are doing,
Cam, just take that one right there.
what we are doing for you is this. We're putting it out there, and now we've got the car running thanks to Stuttgart, right?
Yeah,
But please. We're not buying people cars here. It's a podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's a podcast.
Yeah, and no offense, Cam. I get a car first before he does. I mean, come on.
You remember the old bumper sticker? Ass, grass, or gas.
That's
Nobody rides for free.
Well, the direction of the show, though, the trajectory of the current show, you will be getting a car at some point.
Nice.
So we're just getting started here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We're just getting started. Well, that's good. I'm glad this is working out. You said it's running better than it's ever been running?
Oh, yeah. They put new spark plugs in, brand new battery, fixed the tie rod. Everything in that video that you saw is basically fixed at this point.
Tie rod's pretty key. Gotta
that's the one.
Gotta have one of them.
That keeps you on the road.
You gotta have one of those. What about that rust spot?
No, it's still there.
That is still there. That's a
What do you
visual.
do for that? Is that even
that's a
worth giving
speed
to
hole.
Anthony Lehner at Exotic Car to go, hey, what can you do with this? Could he take like a paper plate from a picnic and
You could take Bondo, like a brick of Bondo,
Yeah.
kind of like shove it in there and putty knife it smooth. And
You've seen the guys
paint it
on
black.
Instagram. They put a firecracker in there and then shove the Bondo on top.
I have seen that.
Yeah,
Bondo gets a bad rap.
Oh, well, for good reason.
it is a necessary evil.
Is Bondo really not useful in any way or any?
I mean, it's good for cheap fixes. It's not, look, for that car.
So what? So would you say masking tape? then Bondo?
I would
Or
say
Bondo,
it's
then
time
masculine?
when you see rust on a car in Southern California, goodbye car. It's just-
Really?
Yeah, I think so. That's
Why?
me.
It's not going to really advance, though.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, rust will advance, but if it's on just the body, what does that matter?
It's a
being
unibody.
serious.
Do you guys know what a unibody is?
Is that like a unitard?
Yes, it's just like a unitard.
So if you had a hole in your unitard right here, that wouldn't matter to the down there
the
parts.
hole get larger.
Still,
So-
you can use the unitard for a while before your crotch
So a
is exposed.
unibody means that the like there is no frame and body. It's all
Yes.
kind of one thing. And
Like your skull.
that like my skull. And so that to me looks like it's eating through the body panel into the unibody, which means that the car will crack in half and kill Cam at some point.
You think that's really going to happen?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, let's put some.
$100.
On his life.
I don't think I don't.
Okay, maybe not kill him, but it'll get worse. I mean, it's not.
but it's not going to crack in half.
It's.
Driving around here.
I mean,
What do you do? Do you saunter?
Mother Lieberman. Mother Lieberman. Oh, Mother Lieberman.
You're sauntering around Santa Monica, right? Going for coffees with your lovely young girlfriend.
hit a pothole with
You're
your
not
tie rod.
really.
No,
you're not,
it's
you're
very
not-
casual driving. I'm
It's
not
casual. You're not up in the crest racing
I'm
around.
not
No.
going anywhere.
Okay, yeah, leave it.
I respect a guy in this day and age that's driving a piece of shit around. I drove a piece of shit at his age.
Exactly right.
Yes.
I love my car. I
love
really
my
do.
piece of shit,
It's-
too.
What do you
it's-
love about whatever? I don't care.
It's his car, Lieberman.
It's his- yes.
transportation. It's his independence.
And it's
Don't you
becoming a
understand?
story. It's becoming a thing.
What a thing.
The journalist doesn't understand having a first car.
Oh, I had plenty of first cars.
Well,
Is this-
I have
is-
no lease, and the insurance is like $1,000 a year. You know, so it's
Right.
So it makes
on.
sense for a
Right,
guy
right.
starting out in
Right
LA.
on.
Right.
If you got a bus pass, even cheaper.
Lieberman.
Is this really your
Lieberman.
first car?
this is my second car, but I've had this car for like 8 years.
What was your first car?
Jeep Grand Cherokee?
Oh, yeah.
04, also rusty, very bad shape.
Yeah.
And what did you pay for this car?
Nothing. My grandpa gave it to me.
Right.
Is it-
Okay.
Oh, come on. It's Grandpa's
car.
car.
Filled with grandpa's boogers
Look,
and farts. It's a perfect.
Nothing made me happier than getting rid
it's
of
a perfect
bad cards
family heirloom.
and getting good cards.
I had my grandmother's car. It was great. I loved it.
My grandparents gave me nothing. But
Well, yeah, you're right. They didn't give it to me. They gave it to my mom, and it didn't work that long.
Yeah.
But but the grandpa car handed down. This is what it's
Big
mostly
deal.
like. You know, we've heard the rare story of the grandpa or grandma that hands the 911 down.
Or the
this is what
250, yeah.
happens 99% of the time
Sure, yeah.
to all of us.
In my time, it was the Nova.
Yeah.
It was a horrible beat up Nova.
You know, I think I have one piece of Murano glassware from my grandparents. And that's just one set, nothing from the other ones. And it's just two candelabra blue glass something.
I can beat that. I have an uncashed $25 check from 1967 from a bank that no longer exists. That's what I got.
made out to you.
No, made out to my father.
And that was what was left over.
That was his estate, along with his discharge papers.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I have a pocket watch from one and a light meter from the other. He took photos.
Well, if your grandparents left you money, we should talk about Cars and Bids. Our friend Doug DeMuro and Cars and Bids have been hosting enthusiast car auctions for 5 years now, and things have been getting interesting lately. They've expanded to classic cars, and there's more great stuff than ever. 911s, JDM classics, and a cool one-off builds. A few of my favorites are these. This mint 73 BMW 30 CSL Batmobile that sold for over $380,000, and a 25,000 mile BMW Z8 in Topaz Blue that just hit $251,000.
What?
Good results.
Ooh, big.
These guys really sweat the details. Whether you're browsing for your next fun ride or looking to sell something from your collection, they've got you covered. They write the listings, help you nail the presentation, and can help you get professional quality photos. With over 900,000 registered users and hundreds of live auctions, Cars and Bids is the ultimate online auction site for cool cars, carsandbids.com. I have it on good authority, by the way. You know, Doug DeMuro plays tennis. As we spoke about in a previous show, he texted me right away, simply 2 words, it's on.
Better
like,
than eat me.
like
That's not a sex thing.
I'm going to beat you on the tennis court. And I said, go for it, brah, is what I wrote back. You go for it.
You know,
But
he's
now-
like 9 feet tall.
that doesn't matter in tennis.
Doesn't? Okay.
But you're right. I got a little nervous. Now I play every day, at least 2 hours a day. But I still got a little nervous about that idea. And I think he played in high school. I think he might have played in college,
And he's young.
which is a big advantage.
He's young.
I play a lot of young folks.
Okay.
Oh, listen to that. Bobby
I know
Riggs
I sound like
over
that.
here.
I know.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not Bobby Riggs. It's that billionaire guy who just played an ATP game and embarrassed himself.
Or the
Did
60-year-old
you hear
guy.
about this guy? He bought his way in to play a pro round at 61, and it was bad.
Didn't
It
go
did
well.
not look good.
Are you Mike Tyson?
I'm a little bit of that guy. and a good player and an athlete. I've always been. But here's the point. I have somebody who has an eye on Doug DeMuro training right now.
That's creepy.
I know where he's training.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you the name of the place. I'll tell you the second word, casino, just so you know it's true. And I happen to know he's only working on his backhand. For some reason, he's obsessed with his backhand, which means, tennis players, you know what I'm going to be doing. What am I going to be doing? You guys don't know. None of you guys. No, you're going to hit to his backhand. You're going to hit because obviously it's not working right. Anyways,
This is what you're telling me. Indian casinos and backhand.
But seriously, Doug, thanks for advertising on the show, and we'll see you on the court. He's also coming on the show, let's see, 4 or 5 weeks when he gets done from his summer vacation. Lots more to talk about here at Spike's Car Radio. All right, let's talk about this Audi RS6 Avant. This is the car. Now, shortly after we had our way with the M5 Touring, plug-in hybrid, right? The M5 Touring. Audi reached out, Mark at Audi, who's friendly with the show, and said, you've got to drive our car.
It's much worse.
And I said, don't send it if it's comparable to the M5 Touring. And he said, it is not. You are going to love it. And he was right. I've been in this car now for the last 4 or 5 days. This is a 4-liter twin turbo V8 producing 621 horsepower, lots of torque, 0 to 60, 3.3 seconds, top speed 155, Ascari blue. Now, Johnny, I don't know what you're talking about. To me, this car is I don't even want to compare it to the M5 Touring because the M5 Touring, in Jason Camisa's words, should never have left the factory. Jason Camisa is
well, if Jason said it, what does BMW know?
well, I'm saying it too.
You're saying it should have never left the factory.
Yes, the BMW that's what kind of a mess it was. And he, I went back and I watched his video where he talks about both these cars because, I know you don't feel the same way as I feel. But I feel, when I listen to Jason talk about both cars, I went, he's exactly right.
He's exactly wrong.
Hold on. There's no comparison between the cars.
BMW kills it.
One is a hit. This car right here.
What?
One is a very big miss.
It's not a miss at all.
Your response.
Look, well, there's one of us here who took that literal car there and then the blue M5 Touring I had, and on the same day, on the same freeway, the same city streets, the same Malibu canyons, drove both cars with another professional evaluator, and we both totally agreed the BMW
He's getting agitated.
Rides better, is more luxurious, it handles better, it's much quicker in reality. It does everything you want a car to do better. And also everyone says, oh, the BMW is so heavy. How much do you think this weighs?
I know the stats are the same, but
no, they're not the same. This is lighter, but this is 4,900 pounds. It's not like this is some lightweight. And by the way, when before the M5 existed, when you had the E63 and the Panamera wagon, you know what? You're right. This is a better car. Now that I've been burped on, now that I've been burped on, this is. You know what? I like cars that are slower, that have shitty body lean. Doesn't even have like.
I think you're intellectualizing this whole experience.
Intellectualizing. I drove both cars in the fucking canyons. The BMW smoked that.
Well, your
piece of
premise
shit.
is
this thing is 56%.
Can I get a word in edgewise here? You're going to be quiet.
So wrong. It's not just the wrongness. It's the certainty of the wrongness that
the certainty of the wrongness. You don't need to be an automotive journalist to understand this thing works and the other one does not.
This thing works if you leave your house and go play tennis with it. It doesn't work as a high performance vehicle.
What do you think most people are doing in this car?
Well, again,
Do you think they're out in the canyons?
But then why
they're driving it around
then
town?
Why buy one thing over? Why compare anything? You want to know which one's better.
It's not even close.
I'm
Look,
shocked by
I can
this.
just tell you, I spent a week in the BMW, and you can go back to that show and you can watch it. And I felt bad. I tried to like it every day, and the only positive feedback I had about it from the outside was people liked the way it looked. I couldn't stand the way it drove. Then how do you,
I don't know.
Camisa, myself.
What's a fucking Camise? Who cares what Camise?
There are lots of people.
No, name another one. Name any other
agree
professional
with
journalist. Name any other professional journalist who doesn't like the M5 Touring.
Me. I've driven a lot of cars, Johnny.
Okay, but
I just know. Forget Camisa.
Wrong.
He's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. You're
Well,
right.
again, why? Again, I'm driving the same car, same road, same
Bagel
day.
brawl. If he had a plate of bagels, he'd throw them across the room in anger.
I'd give you one.
The person that designed this car knew what they were doing, and they have a great product.
No, wrong. It's
BMW
it's
M5
not
Touring?
it's
No.
not a great product. It doesn't have the brakes. It doesn't turn well. At 8/10, it starts to
I'm not
understeer.
evaluating it from a racing
But it's an
standpoint.
RS. It's a fucking RS.
I'm evaluating it based
from going
on
to play tennis. We know.
what most people who use this car
you can't
do.
say what most people. That's like
what race-
assumption of anecdotal.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Let's go to the racetrack and let's see how many RS6 Avants are out there.
Well, okay, but if you went to the
Zuckerman,
racetrack, the
come
BMW
on.
would slaughter.
You're telling me this
the
is what
BMW
people are
would
doing?
Slaughter this on the racetrack.
you're crazy.
Oh, leave him and stop lactating.
The audience for
What are you fucking taking his side for? You
Zuckerman, the customer, it's not supposed to be 2-on-1 because you're sitting together. But the customer for this is a dad that wants a performance car, but he's a dad.
Yeah, well,
or
he wants a
mom,
bad
and
performance
that's it.
car.
And that's
I mean,
what it is.
Look, anything you do with the car, the BMW is better. I think the Audi looks better. I'll give it props on the looks. It's a very handsome vehicle.
Yeah.
Again, if they put the RS e-tron powertrain in that, it would solve every problem I have with the car. I have nothing against Audi as a brand. I used to own an Audi wagon. I'm saying that the BMW M5 Touring is so much better. In every measurable metric there is, it's better. It's
You
just a
worried
better
about
car.
his heart right now?
And his lactation. I think
What are you talking about?
I'm going to give the final word here.
I think the only way you could do that, Zuckerman, is to drive it, and I know what you
I'm
would
going
pick
to
in 2
sell this by
seconds.
saying I'm going to get in that E28 that's to the right of that blue car today, and I'm going to have a great drive, no questions, indisputable. Both of you would agree.
Yeah, no, it's a great car. I like an E28 M5.
Look at him crying.
I'm not crying, motherfucker.
He just disagrees, that's all.
I'm just
Vehemently.
I'm just like,
Vehemently. You're right. He would have tipped over the bagels if there were bagels there.
oh my
The locks
god.
would have been.
But
on
he's
the
a little
wall.
jet lagged. We got to go easy on him.
Are you
He's a little
jet-lagged?
Look at him.
I'm a little jet lagged.
Wow. Look at you.
And he showed
Where
up
were
today.
you?
He showed up today. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Let's talk about strap habit.
Strap habit.
Do you have a strap habit?
Oh, not
I don't want to know about your strap habit.
Strap Habit understands the effort and expense that go into finding the perfect watch. Unfortunately, the included strap or bracelet is often uncomfortable and doesn't reflect your style. That's where Strap Habit comes in to help. Guess what I'm wearing on my my Sheffield SCR right here?
Oh, nice.
Strap Habit Blue. Purchased before these guys came on board. Then they sent me a giant box of straps. which
I have a ton of strap habits.
I'm
They're
happy
good
to
stuff.
share
Yeah.
with you. Strap Habit focuses on affordable pricing, quick release spring bars, and allowing you to buy multiple straps and easily swap them out to suit any situation or outfit. Strap Habit also finds places in the market where the right strap is not available, like deployant style straps at affordable pricing. These are often 5 times the price from other brands. Ranges of sizes, odd 19 and 21 millimeter for watches like Grand Seiko and modern Rolex. Unique colors that you won't find anywhere else. Straps designed to accommodate large and small, like me, wrist sizes. Look at all their stuff.
Extra large.
You know
is
what?
something-
This is a great sponsor.
Yeah, they're fantastic, right on the
Yeah.
nose, right? And something I've said many times before, but I haven't said in a couple of years. You got these watches at home, and maybe you can't afford a new one. What you do is you buy a strap You buy a couple of straps and it feels like a new watch.
Oh, totally.
For 2 or 3 weeks, right?
It's fucking great.
It's a whole new thing. And I'm doing it right now. I haven't been wearing the blue SCR, and I've been wearing it for the last week.
I love the elastic one they do. So it's just like a one piece, bracelet. And it's such a great thing. They're just.
Oh, those are excellent.
Yeah. They're so good. You throw them on like a dive
Vegas.
watch and they're just perfect little straps.
What would a mystery strap be? Second from the right. That's the one I'm
Click
attracted
mystery
to.
strap. We'll send you something.
You've got a mystery.
Oh, it's a
Right.
mystery. Anyway, go to StrapHabit.com. Use code Spike911 for 11% off your offer. 11%. StrapHabit.com/discount/Spike911. So there's a link there. You can find it in our show. Oh, they just gave me that weird Minecraft-y one too.
Oh, that'd be good for Richard. But I like that they have 19 millimeter. Now that I'm a Pogue maniac. 19 millimeters.
Let's
Very
calm
cool.
Jonny down by asking him why he's jet lagged. And
I had a long day the other day.
you had a long day. You just came back. Well, we appreciate you
I
coming
did.
here. You could have very easily said I'm too tired to
I
come.
should have said that, but I'm really dumb.
But he did.
You didn't act tired.
No, he did. When he walked through the door, he looked. What did I say?
A cave troll.
Yeah. He said,
Something nice.
But it wasn't-
Hi, cave troll. I think
but it wasn't about that. It was about you coming through a weird door and you just peeked your head in like a surprise, or like you were drunk.
Yeah.
Anyway, where have you been? What have you been doing?
All right.
I have the little videos that you sent.
I was overseas. I drove two very cool cars. One is that's the Lamborghini Temerario. So this is the replacement for the Huracan.
Wow.
Big picture, and it's two at once, two bugs.
That was the fly.
So, okay. The jump from the Huracan to the Temerario in terms of power is so massive. So the most powerful Huracan of them all was the Performante. It made 631 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. This is now the entry-level Temerario, 907 horsepower.
Oh, wow.
And again, they say like 538 pound-feet of torque, but that doesn't take into account the torque from the electric motors. Again, this is the starting point. Porsche 918 Spyder made 875 horsepower. McLaren P1 made 903 horsepower. Wow. So this makes more horsepower than a legitimate hypercar. Wow. To start with, we went, this is at Estoril, which is an old decommissioned F1 track in Portugal. On the front straight, which I've driven many times, did the Lamborghini SVJ, big V12, 760 horsepower, 275, maybe 280 kilometers an hour on the front straight. I saw 301.
You're in a 300 club,
and then I saw 304 kilometers an hour.
Wow.
304, which is 189 miles an hour. And we're doing press trip braking, meaning there's a guy in front of me that's like hitting the brakes. So I got to brake when he does. So, I mean, just
that's
ballistic missile.
That is
so 160 Zuckerman is kind of reasonable, but when you inch past 160, it gets the wind gets crazy and the car gets crazy.
That's my pucker number.
Did you feel that?
Nah, it's totally good.
So the Aero didn't have the car jumping around a little bit?
And then you see this green one here with the red pinstripe on the bottom. So this is called the Allegerita package. So it's a $50,000 option, $49,000 option. But you get like a new front splitter, side skirts, you get a ducktail spoiler, add 67% more downforce and 62% more aero stability. And again, the thing is rad because like the engine it's a 4-liter V8, but it's a flat plane crank, so it's not related to any Volkswagen Group products. Revs to 10,000 RPM, although in launch mode it revs to 10,250. Jesus. And I said, so it could go more. And they're like, they were chomping at the bit. They couldn't say anything, but they're like, well, this is just the starting point. Just wait, And so it makes basically 200 horsepower a liter, and a guy.
What does it cost?
Oh, so much money.
Like, come on, give us a number.
To start, the Temerario is like close to $4.
Another $4 million car.
400,000.
No,
400,000.
okay.
Yeah, 400.
All right. Well, that's not as bad as what we were talking about a few weeks back.
No. And honestly, kind of comparable in some ways in terms of numbers. And then this one, the Allegerita, which by the way means she's light. They said the car is a she, so she is light. Zuckerman wiped everything off your face. And that one's like about 430, something like that.
And did you like it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Now, track only drove it on the track.
Right. How many are they making?
as many as you want. I mean,
As many
it's
as
a
you
regular
want.
production. So
I like that.
They made 29,000 Huracans in its 10-year run. They want to sell more, obviously. Now the price has gone way up. The performance has gone way up. Everything's gone way up, but it's cool. It also has a very cool feature because like most Lamborghinis, it's all-wheel drive, but it's like the Revuelto, it's all-wheel drive. So the front wheels are electric. So there is a smoky launch mode. So instead of just doing a fast launch, it'll do one where it kind of like does a rolling burnout for a few seconds and then takes off.
So the Lamborghini encouraging their drivers to act like their drivers.
And this picture, who's the Skeletor looking guy in the front right?
That's Mario. So that Mario is...
Why is that guy Skeletor looking?
He looks like Skeletor.
Can you zip in on this guy?
Mario is about Zuckerman's age. Mario is could be an amateur bodybuilder. He has been a Lamborghini driving instructor for like 40 years. I've had the pleasure of following him around at least 4 different racetracks. He's awesome.
So let's talk about this follow along, because I've done these follow laps before, and most notably with Hurley Haywood, who lost me quickly and said, keep up. And I said, okay, Hurley Haywood, professional race car driver.
Yeah, Daytona winner.
Do you remember Hurley when I said I haven't been on this track before? This is the first thing I said to Hurley. I haven't been on this track before. Can you slow down a little bit? Because I know there are hilly turns and I don't know if it goes left or right. He goes, no problem. Bing, disappears. And as I'm coming out, I think it was at VIR.
VIR is very difficult as well.
Maybe it was somewhere in Virginia. I don't remember. But I just remember going up a hill going, is it left or is it right? Is it left or is it right? Just nothing. And just going, okay, I'm going to go right. Thankfully, I made the right choice, but that was in a GT3 RS. How many cars? You've got this guy, Skeletor, Zuckerman says.
Mario.
Jamming, right? And he's jamming. He's showing off. Is it you and 2 other cars behind it or just you?
The way they did it was just me, which it's a great way to do it. It's a great way to do it. And again, I've known him for many, many years now, and we go at a good pace. And the best thing about him is he doesn't talk. He doesn't get, like, all the German instructors are like, okay, now you get into a second gear, left-hand corner. Okay, go. And just the whole lap. Nothing. He doesn't say anything.
And that's important because the second someone's talking to you, you start thinking and you're not driving on instinct anymore. And then it's like when Zuckerman says, you're on camera. Remember when we were shooting with Leno? Yeah. Okay, I need you to walk here.
And I couldn't walk.
Like, do I know how to walk? And you have a guy in your ear like that, you're done. I feel the same way like when you're on TV and you'll have a little IFB and I go, don't get ready. Talk to me.
Oh, you know what you got to ask him?
He's got a gun aimed at your head right now. Don't look over your shoulder. What? Or this, you'll see anytime someone's using an IFB for the first time, you'll hear the booth talk, and then they'll go. Turn like this on the air.
It is a weird thing.
It's a very weird thing.
But it's Estoril is just such a wonderful. It's for sale, by the way, but it's such a wonderful track. There's turn 5 is this kink, and if you're got stones, you can go flat in like 4th gear, and flat in 4th gear in this car is quick. And then it has the final corner is like a Parabolica Ayrton Senna, so Ayrton Senna corner, and it's like an increasing radius, almost like 180, where you start in 2nd gear and kind of like hold the inside until you can see the other side of the track, and then that's the.
What else did you drive, Johnny?
I drove the Bugatti Mistral.
Good Lord.
So this is the final boss.
Where is this? Hold on. Where are we now?
This is at Bugatti headquarters in Molsheim, France.
That's beautiful.
So this was the second part of your trip. Is that a dark blue non-metallic paint?
It's unpainted carbon. It's just blue carbon fiber with orange wheels.
Oh, no.
If you go to Instagram, I got better photos of it. If you go to my Instagram.
That's remarkable.
It's the final boss. It's the car where...
Zuckerman, blue unpainted carbon fiber is the greatest thing in the world.
Can you get down a little bit?
You got to change your profile picture.
You should follow me. Go down. There it is.
Yeah. Click on that. Oh, my Lord.
I have never liked any of these Veyrons or whatever. The way it looks, this is an arresting looking vehicle.
Look at that.
This is the daddy. This is... So no roof. That's the big thing with the Mistral. They're making 99 of them, almost done with production. 5 million euros each, so like 5.5 million each, all sold, of course.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah, please.
When you say no roof, there's
roof.
Nothing. There's nothing you can use.
There's an umbrella. There's literally this like piece of fabric it's a big umbrella that can open and clips in, which we brought.
So is it like a 718 Spider RS top of some kind, or you're saying is it something I can hold?
I should have taken a picture. It has a stick, like a handle, like an umbrella, which we couldn't find. So we couldn't. That's the only way to put it up or down.
So it's like a beach umbrella.
Yeah, it's this big rectangle that folds out and it has clips and it can clip in.
But can you drive with it, or is it just for the parking lot when it rains?
You can put it in the front. I guess you could drive with it. No one's ever driven with it. Well, you can't go very. It is speed limited. That's the other crazy thing about these cars. So real quick, 1,580 horsepower minimum. There's a readout which tells you how much power it's making given the atmospheric conditions and temperature. This one was making 1,590 horsepower the day I drove it. Wow. It has all kinds of crazy stuff, like when the doors shut, or when you open the doors, you see these little, like, it's hard to explain, but like a male-female thing that like makes sure that the door doesn't slip out at 280 miles an hour because it would just peel the skin off of it.
Right.
It has all this stuff that normal cars don't have. And
locks you in when it's on fire.
Yes, we hope.
And I was with Andy Wallace, who's Le Mans winning race car driver, blah, blah, blah. But he went 282 miles an hour in this thing. There's no roof.
282.
282.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. Wow. I saw the video. I talked to him.
Is it then possible to go 300 miles an hour in a street car?
He went 304 miles an hour in something called the Chiron 300 Plus.
Does he have video of that?
Yeah. There's video all over the internet. Yeah. It's all very well
Can we look at it? I would love to see that. I think you need to put Andy Wallace. There you go. Let's play some of this.
Yeah. And Andy is the most soft-spoken dude.
He doesn't look.
Ollie.
Ollie. Hello, Ollie Q.
Ollie is not.
Hello.
I'm coked out.
You're not going to believe what I'm looking at.
I got a bag of the gentleman's radish right in my pocket.
He went quick, didn't it?
What do you mean they're not racing today? What did I just see? I'm hallucinating. It must be
Keyed up.
Oh my God! Look at this Christ! Yes. All right, that's plenty of this.
Yeah, so
just threw up.
Wow, that's too much. It's too much for this morning, Cam. Get. Let's go back to the Instagram here.
So keep going a little bit. I want to show you, just point out one feature because again, it's
point it out so we can keep going with the show.
Such
Come on,
a nice car. Keep going. Click.
Wow.
Click. One more click. Okay. So
the fuck is that?
Rembrandt Bugatti was Ettore Bugatti's brother. He was a sculptor, and he used to go to the zoo in Antwerp, and he would sculpt animals. And this is a very famous sculpture he made, which was the symbol of Bugatti, but also it was the hood ornament on the Royale. It's about 13 inches tall.
It's an elephant standing on its hind legs.
And so when that
really what you want?
When the Mistral came out, they talked about this, and then they said, this is Occam, the chief of design for Bugatti. He said, and we can do anything you want. We could put your wife, your kids, your dog, your elephant. I was always like, that's the best thing. Like
your elephant,
not his elephant. Your elephant. I'm sick of Zuckerman's elephant in my.
Did he say that with a straight face, or was that a joke?
It was in the press release. I was reading it. And
your elephant.
Yeah. So that's in the shifter. They can do anything you want. So unbelievable. So wonderful to drive. Makes a noise.
Am I wrong, Zuckerman? Do you want an elephant in that little shifter spot there?
I definitely don't want an elephant. I'm not sure what I want, but
Rufus,
it's not,
it's not an elephant, right?
You could get Rufus.
But I think even Rufus would diminish like a novelty joke in your stick shift.
Well, this is
like I understand Matt Farrer is doing it on his Myers Manx. He's having some fun,
right.
And people are putting that. That's a fun little. This is $5.5 million.
Yeah, but again, it's the mascot of Bugatti, and this is a sculpture by.
Well, that's what I don't
brother.
like. That Bugatti shouldn't have an elephant as their mascot.
Why not? It's on the Royale. It's great.
It's not an elephant.
Bugatti Royale hood ornament.
You understand what I'm saying?
Bugatti Royale hood ornament.
Expensive,
Google that shit up.
Very fast, aerodynamic. All the things an elephant is not. An elephant is intelligent.
It was the Royale.
An elephant is symbolic of a political party here in this country.
Yes.
Look. See, this is what it was. This is the hood ornament.
No, I get it.
41.
I'm not disagreeing.
It looks like Dumbo to me.
It looks like Dumbo. Yeah, it's a bad choice.
What about Hitler's penis?
You could get Hitler's penis
in there.
and you Bugatti.
Yes.
Zuckerman.
Yes.
That is an idea. Google Hitler's penis. This is the first time this has come up on the YouTube show.
Yeah.
Okay, Bugatti, we want you to do this. Please, Cameron, keep up with the show. Google Hitler's penis image. Google Hitler's penis image. All right, is this it? Is this Hitler's penis?
That looks like Napoleon's penis to me. I don't know.
But that's what you would put in a Bugatti shifter, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do whatever you want. It's your 5.5 million.
Better than Dumbo.
Cameron is saying you're right. That is Napoleon's penis.
See?
How could you tell the
No
difference?
comment.
How did you know that?
But
But if you are going to put Hitler's penis in your new Bugatti,
yeah.
make sure you have some BlueChew before you do it.
Oh.
So, because it's a very big shifter. You know, guys enter the room dick first. BlueChew isn't just a tablet, it's a cheat code for your crotch. Stronger, harder, longer lasting, like someone gave your downstairs a pep talk. And a gym membership, BlueChew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. What about putting some BlueChew in my Bugatti?
It's
carbon fiber.
The sky's the limit.
But do you see how it kind of is turning into a joke, and that car doesn't look like a joke? Like, I love Bugattis. I love the simplicity of those interiors and what they can do. Doing a joke shifter.
But it's not a joke. It's literally their mascot. It's the brand's.
I know. We're going in circles here. They need a new mascot. You know, brands make mistakes. If you go back to Porsche, go back to Porsche in the 40s. The brands, they make mistakes. They throw things away.
They made some mistakes in the 30s.
Yes.
Right. So, you hear what I'm saying? Throw the elephant away.
Okay. I thought it was clever.
We move past the elephant.
You know, I popped a BlueChew and now the TSA calls me sir before every pat down. No? Add some mast to your main mast. My meat telescope saw God and winked.
God. They wrote that?
I think, this is good.
I don't mind these pitches. At least these are original pitches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Meat telescope isn't bad.
Meat mast might be
Meat
better.
mast doesn't flow.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
flow.
doesn't.
Meat telescope flows. Okay.
Guys, this isn't just about performance. This is about legacy or third legacy.
Oh!
Give her group chat something to talk about. You know, when you lay it down, they're talking about how it gets up. Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little BlueChew. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Here's our special deal for the listeners and viewers. As always, get your first month of BlueChew free. Just use promo code SPIKE911. My mom couldn't be prouder that my name is on this site at checkout, and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Free BlueChew.
I really like third legacy. That's good.
Where is our BlueChew?
Yeah, it's
Kaylee from Neon Tiger, who handles our advertising,
Yeah,
will
Kaylee.
now lock down our BlueChew.
We need our boner pills, Kaylee.
Yes.
Now be careful. We can't have hostile workplace.
Kaylee, ignore the Hitler's penis.
That's it. Join BlueChew's mission to upgrade you.
Quit bogarting our
One
boner
thrust
pills.
at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for details and safety information. And big thanks to BlueChew for sponsoring our podcast. Doesn't matter who's doing the ads. BlueChew always follows us everywhere we go. They're the first ones always back on. They're fabulous.
Love BlueChew.
They love us. We love them. There's so much more to talk about here. Let's talk about this arcade Mercedes. And I think I have some video right here. This is a car, a resto-modded Mercedes.
Ooh.
230 GE that I drove a few weeks back.
Ooh,
We
this
shot it here
excites
in the
me.
studio.
This excites me.
Lovely color of Irish green. This is an outfit in London called Arcade. And they've sent this car to me. They sent it to Matt Farah. And I had the pleasure of driving it around for what I do. I know you keep putting down tennis in my lifestyle.
I'm
but
putting down tennis. Your lifestyle is great. But
What makes my lifestyle work as an automotive enthusiast and influencer? I looked into the camera when I said that.
Yeah.
Influenza.
I use these cars in my week. I use them to drive kids. I use them to take meetings. I do whatever I do for the week in the car.
This is a great looking car.
And these are great looking cars, right? I get really excited about driving it. Let's see what they cost. They occupy a really interesting space, and I found this to be a really interesting idea. So, obviously we have, Icon, right? Mm-hmm. And other operations that are taking some of these old SUVs and making them up, building them up, new engines, and charging you $400 to $500, right? Here we're in the 130 to 170 zone. These are
In the U.S.?
in the U.S.
Wow.
They are Swiss Army surplus sourced Mercedes.
Perfect.
From Steyr Daimler Puch, 1979 to 2001. Former Swiss military. They have inline fours. They are not. They're petrols.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
this one has the 4-speed auto with a petrol upgraded engine that makes 151 horsepower.
Okay, so
this is what they call a cabriolet. But look at the design inside here. It's not overdone. It's nice. It's tasteful, right?
Yep.
And one of the simple little things that I truly appreciated about this car, the straightness of that steering wheel right there. A lot of times you get these things, Johnny, and they're not together. And whenever someone writes me on Instagram, says, should I buy a Defender I always say, get in it and drive it.
Yeah.
Every single one is different. Every single one is different based on the builder. These guys either did this on their own or they've listened to people like us complain, like there were no creaks. Everything was sorted in the deal, right? My only issues were, originally these things never drove great. Right. They're really kind of underpowered military vehicles used for military functions. So like you said, now I'm driving around the west side, but with the upgraded engine, it's still squishy acceleration. You push down on the gas pedal, it's a little squishy, but I was doing 80 or 90 on the 405 and then it goes once it warms up. So it's fast enough. I think if you were and again, like when you look at the back with the bench seats, it's all beautiful, but I don't have that big of a family to actually use this.
But if you're taking the kids somewhere, that'd be fun.
Look. So I have friends in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, who have a big estate there, and they have dirt roads that lead to their house.
Speaking of Hitler's penis, Coeur d'Alene, huh?
Yeah,
exactly. And this is that thing. Like if you had a house in the beach, anywhere in the coast, in Florida, wherever you want to go, Long Island.
Sure.
Yet people coming all summer. Super fun idea here that's not going to break the bank for someone who's got money.
I think it's fantastic with that logo on the back.
Yeah. It's good. And like I said, everything worked on it. It all worked just fine. It drove fine. And for the price point, which I acknowledge, 130, 170 is a lot of money, but I'm comparing it to the stuff that's $400,000 to $600,000.
But also, if you look at a gray market G Wagon of that era, like they're not going to be much less
expensive.
They're expensive.
Yeah,
you look at a new G Wagon, they're way more. That's kind of a great deal. And this thing looks like it has all the off-road kit, so you can go off-roading. And
that's really like
troop transport is so cool.
It is, and it's weird. I drive my Series 2A around the west side of LA, but this thing really said like, I want to be in the woods. I want to be in the woods, going down trails, taking you fishing, taking you hunt, whatever the hell you're doing out in the woods. It really if you want to have some style when you're doing something like that, this is the guy. Or
and in Coeur d'Alene, you can get 6, 7, 8 militia members in there and go burn wooden things.
Yeah, go to the abortion clinic, start firing shots through the window. You're gonna do it in style.
Perfect, yeah.
You're gonna look good.
Yeah.
You're gonna look good. So I liked it. I didn't think I was. They were kind of forcing it on me, and I said, all right. But I did like it.
I'd have a go. If they're listening, I would have a go.
Well, it's now sitting with Matt Farah.
I know that guy, but
it's now sitting with Matt Farah, and he's getting it sorted. There were some things that they're a new company, so they didn't have some stuff right.
Yeah,
as you can see in the back there, you can't quite see it, but the license plate is taped to the windscreen in the back.
Sure.
There it is with a Montana plate.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
But it made me wonder, could you register it in California? But you can ask them about it. They're a nice group of guys. And
I love it. I
really like them. Let's talk about our friends at RaceDeck. Over 2 decades ago, RaceDeck was invented. Cost-effective, durable, truly do-it-yourself modular flooring system. RaceDeck's multi-patented design allows for easy do-it-yourself installation without all the hassles and mess of toxic epoxy coatings. Someone called me the other day, Zuckerman.
What?
And said they really liked your garage. I want to do the same.
Really?
Yesterday, yeah.
Good.
And so, but who did that? Was that your designer with Jorgen and the guys at RaceDeck?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I'll have to lend your designer to this guy. But you sold a RaceDeck floor.
Fantastic. I'm pleased to do that.
It installs in just hours. You can make your garage look great, like this, like my hangar. I told you that that RaceDeck shot of me looking like the turtle guy is going to be in that magazine, Nobleman magazine.
Nobility.
Yeah. Yeah.
Noblemen.
I am now a noble man.
We know.
With James Marsden. Don't forget it.
It's like peas in the pod.
Address me as Nobleman. Spike first.
Nobleman.
And now RaceDeck is in Nobleman.
Ah.
And on the RaceDeck site, the guys at Nobleman said you can use that photography for RaceDeck. So they were psyched. We love everybody. Go to racedeck.com if you want to reinvent your garage. And trust me, you're going to love it when you do. Shop at racedeck.com. Use code SPIKE911. 15% off and free shipping. They ship 24/7 and everything is USA made. I want to do this next story like a local news anchor. Good evening and welcome to Spike's Car Radio. We have a situation in Burbank and we want to go live to our correspondent, Paul Zuckerman. Go ahead and put up the story. Paul, what have you got for us?
Once again, we have a serial butt sniffer on the loose in Burbank. A nice, hot, smelly place where the buttholes get very fragrant in the summertime.
Oh, they got him. He's arrested.
So, I don't seek these stories out, but my inbox quickly fills up with them. Did the same thing happen to you, Zuckerman?
Yes.
What?
Dozens.
Did you read this? I didn't read it. But what's the story?
I just like his last name, Mr. Crowder. Mr. Crowder gets nice and close.
This story's gross. I don't even think I want to do this story. Let's just cut the whole story out. Zuckerman, congratulations on your $16 million judgment I saw on Instagram yesterday.
How much?
In one day, 16 million.
1.6?
CZ Law.
There are cases, and then there are cases. There are law firms, and not every law firm is the same. CZ will get you the money.
There you go, Johnny.
He's got a stack of cash on the table.
There he does. Johnny, congratulations on What's Johnny Driving this week.
No, it's not called that. It's called Driving with Johnny. Thank you. It's going rather well.
And your first advertisers that I hear are in the works.
In the works.
Congratulations.
In the works, but I'm monetized. I'm making cash money.
There you go.
Yeah. Fucked up my tax documents. Everything's good.
And we'll see some of you in Monterey in a couple of days. And if we don't see you there, we'll see you next week. Spike's Car Radio. See you later.
Zuckerman on the hunt for Lindsay's crown. Through tricks and shadows, the clue he's found. A mission burning, no turning back. The remnants of a madman, that's the track. Hit the dealer, it's the question chase.